Ladies and gentlemen, we are diving into another episode of Young Justice. That's right, episode 16. And what's important about this episode is for us to remember that I believe that this episode marks 10 more episodes that we have in season 3. And so we are really inching towards the finale, inching toward the final few episodes where I think things are really going to start to kick off and the conflict is really going to start to elevate and reach a whole new level. So I'm excited to see kind of what happens. And if you guys watched episode 15 with me, which we just kind of finished up on, we saw the team go on a covert ops mission, and to my knowledge, this was the first time we saw Artemis as Tigress kind of lead her own squad. She led a lot of the new folks, this outsiders team, in a covert mission in Russia. And obviously, as you can imagine, those covert missions never remain very covert. And so we saw a nice face-off between, Artemis and Black Manta. We saw Boomerang in there. We even got a glimpse and a little teaser that the Suicide Squad is a thing, which I don't know if that was ever mentioned earlier in the seasons. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I forgot it. But to me, this was the first time we saw Amanda Waller. We saw a mention of the Suicide Squad and so much more. Now, obviously, I know this is, seasons. This show aired years ago, so this probably has nothing to do with, the current, Suicide Squad that we're seeing that's being portrayed in Creature Commandos, but still really cool to kind of see, mentions of these things that I actually understand. So it's exciting stuff for me. All in all, guys, we're going to jump into episode 16. Excited to see what happens in this episode. If you do enjoy this content, you're seeing this over on YouTube, there's a link to my Patreon listed down below. If you want to check us out over here, would love to have you join us on the Patreon side. If you're seeing this on Patreon, thank you guys so much for the love and the support. It really does mean the world to be able to share this experience through Young Justice with each and every one of you. Anyway, guys, that's enough of my rambling. Without further ado, let's jump into episode 16 of season 3 of Young Justice. Welcome to the Harvest Festival, Taos, November 22nd. Oh, is this Impulse? One thing I will say is I've actually missed seeing Impulse. Happy Harbor, November 22nd, and a snow day. I love a good snow day. This must be maybe a Thanksgiving special. I will say I've loved that, Superboy and McGann have found happiness together. Back in Star City, November 22nd. Okay, so this is a Thanksgiving episode. Brother, what is happening? We saw this last episode too, where it very much feels like something might be cooking between these two. Which I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't get on board with. Kid Flash forever. I'm sorry, Wally West forever. Back in Dakota City. The Doc was doing Doc things. To be honest with you, I said this in the last episode, I don't really know what the Doc's role is. She be doing something. I don't know. There we go, Garfield Logan.
Oh, why didn't you tell me Dork was coming?
Hey there, hi there, ho there, Gardita. Hola.
Hollywood superstar.
She's a big fan.
I'm a big fan. Hello, Tracy. Lovely to meet you.
Hey, Tracy. Ow. What a relief not to have to deal with the paparazzi.
If you say so.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Dude, she's a huge fan.
This was supposed to be a team building day, right? Because I'm feeling a little like a seventh wheel. I mean, so where's the rest of the team? Cassie?
Oh, she's in Gotham trying to salvage things with Tim.
He's like, dude, everybody's booed up.
Q-R-S-T-U-V.
Damn, I still think it's crazy that Artemis has had to kind of take on the role of mom, because of, I guess, how damaged her sister is. And then meanwhile, Halo dealing with buyer's remorse.
Violet and Tara are the two people I'm most thankful for.
That's a solid impersonation.
Tara's been through a lot. She doesn't talk much, but she's here. Crash, huh?
Yes.
Nah, she's out here giving the secrets away.
Everyone, it's so nice of you to include me.
And then the Doc just, showing up, I guess. I don't know.
That does put a new spin on things. Drive on, amigo.
He said, I'll just chill her in the passenger seat.
Oh, you'll pay for that,
My man is regretting coming to this thing. And then Cyborg just
Forager,
lamenting.
crushing that magic.
Sorry, Bug. Ask someone else. I'm not crushing anything right now.
I mean, I know my boy lost out on the opportunity to play for the Jets, but I'm just saying,
Crushing
you know, I think he's got to stop pouting.
What's wrong, Eduardo?
It's nothing, Your Highness.
No, stop that right now.
He crushing on the edgy girl.
Then I have a rule. There's no your highnesses or your majesties or any of that among. Somos amigos, no?
Por supuesto, Perdita.
Then we'll start over. What is wrong? Stare at that girl. You are concerned for her?
I failed her. She's a newly minted metahuman, and I was helping her learn to control her powers.
And that didn't go well.
No, it didn't go well at all. It went actually pretty terribly.
And it breaks your heart.
Yeah, it is pretty tragic.
Hi, I'm Perdita.
Oh, know who you are. Majesty.
Oh, I'm not anybody's majesty tonight. I love your hair.
Your girl, she's pretty great.
Yeah, it's got to be kind of weird to be in the presence of royalty and like also try to be normal.
Got you some cotton candy, amigo. You sure about that? It's a long way from the booth to here. I got hungry.
Grand gesture I could make to truly inspire them.
That's the problem with the covert thing gets in the way of the inspiration thing. It's just not what I wanted when I came back. The TV star likes the spotlight. Ow!
He said, I'm used to being on camera and I got to be in the shadows.
It's about setting the right example, offering teens and kids.
Could have used some more of that when we went meta.
Exactly.
And that's not
It's weird to see them like older.
Okay. Oh, maybe I did eat too much cotton candy.
Oh no. They all got drugged. Oh no. Of course. Oh, Vertigo.
It's Vertigo.
It's so good to see you again.
Perdita.
My dear niece, it's time for a family reunion.
Bro, he's only been trying to kill her for 3 seasons now.
Win the crown by killing me.
You have so little imagination, child. Lead the way, boss.
Wow, dude.
Carabast girl, that was pathetic.
So what did they drug the food or what? Oh, but thanks to Wally.
Vertigo's power will have you feeling the mode.
Blue, can't your armor protect you or compensate her?
Apparently not.
Wow.
What do we do?
Keep that woolly bird in sight and wait for our moment.
He said, you're not getting away from me. I'm not gonna lie, Static Shock's like his ability to like surf on the ground is pretty cool.
Stone should come into the warm inside.
It's just Vic, okay? You don't have to say my whole name every time.
Meanwhile, a chase was afoot.
The goal is saving Perdita, not sending her to a fiery death.
I mean, that's true.
Specify such things.
It's implied.
Scared one to blow it up, did
How'd you guess?
you know?
Yeah. Oh, it runs out of fuel.
Control landing now.
I didn't know she had powers.
Taking out the fuel line with a precision attack.
Dude, you were the king of overkill.
In Taos Pueblo.
They're down in the Pueblo.
Why do I feel like it's empty?
Place looks exactly like every other, and I mean exactly. I'll get a beetle.
This makes no sense, Jaime Reyes.
It's a genjutsu.
Your visual input does not match with my sonic mapping of this area, meaning
Vertigo's using illusions to fool us. Oh,
Wow.
he's running in circles. Checking the.
I didn't even know he had that ability.
close your eyes and follow the sound of my roars.
You see, you can't run away from this nose. Vertigo. I'm sorry, Count Vertigo. He said, not today. Of course. Didn't Wally ask that same question? Is that must be a throwback. Damn, dude, this is...
Be careful, my love.
For the murder of my father.
Damn. Oh, it's the brain. Oh, that makes so much sense.
Well, that explains a lot.
It was a genjutsu. I was about to say, there's no way Vertigo could do that, right?
Perdita. Simon, of course. The illusions, the nausea, all telepathically. Are you?
Oh, that's weird.
I've got to get a girlfriend.
I'm starting to think that's what this episode is about.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Wendy and a bunch of the other kids rescued from Onslaught and Bialia.
Oh, this is a diversion.
Kidnapping
Was just a distraction.
We should have known. We should have known.
Put a metahuman in a box?
And start with yourselves.
Wait, aren't you Holocaust? One of Queen Bee's...
No slave. Ain't no chip on me.
I mean,
Me top dollar.
he said, I'm only in it for the money. I mean, we should have seen that coming. Wait, what's her power? Like bad luck or does she, I don't know. I don't know what she does. Oh no. Did your boy really just run out of a boom tube?
We need to deal with that father box so they can't open any more boom tubes.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
There's just no pleasing you.
My man really just wants to put somebody in the dirt. Yeah, we said go to sleep. Damn, it's like how many times is the team gonna have to face these two? I mean, this feels like an every couple episodes kind of thing, you know?
Maybe you should sneak away.
We are supposed to be a covert team, right?
He said, yeah, I mean,
Bribe, you get puppy.
That dog should not be accepting bribes.
what the hell?
Please, leave it to me.
Girl, are you...
You know you can tell me anything.
It's Gabrielle. Access more of her memories. She took a bribe from Vertigo's man. I don't think she knew what she was... The one that let him into...
Let who in?
Oh, you know.
In any case, you're not Gabrielle. You're I'm sure Brion would understand.
You can't tell him or Tara. They'd never look at me the same way again.
Why do I feel like they're already listening?
Then they'll hardly notice, will they? Go ahead. I'll be right there.
Dude, I'm telling you, if the doc is sus, that is going to be so disappointing. I know I'm not her biggest fan, but
I need your help.
I'm telling you, if the doc is sus, that will be so disappointing.
It's not about the limelight.
I'm more of a lemon light person myself.
Okay, Flash. Okay. All right, Kid Flash.
This is crazy.
I've never heard of the lemon light.
Crazy, right?
He might be onto something.
They'll be amazed not just by what we can do, but by what we choose to do.
It's crazy.
Oh, that sounds good. Write that down.
Cool, man.
Oh, really?
And not just cool. Hot.
Well, you know, I'm a friend of theirs.
Sure you are.
Damn. And his one opportunity, my boy gets shut down. Now, I wonder what consequences this will have on the team. All right, guys, there you have it. A holiday-themed episode centered around family, fun, Thanksgiving, and of course, the bad guys attempting to once again find any excuse to be bad. And we see, you know, kind of a conflict between some individuals and some villains that we've seen a couple times, dating all the way back to season 1. So it was kind of a fun little nod to some of the previous seasons, and you know, to see kind of our heroes join forces together to save the princess and to save the day was pretty cool. All in all, I'm not really sure what this episode had to do with connecting the bigger picture. You know, I mean, maybe there was something that, you know, I think it did raise a question about, you know, obviously Queen Bee. What exactly was Queen Bee doing, involving herself in this situation, you know, and masking herself as, you know, Vertigo and all that? What exactly did that have to do with anything? I guess that's something we're just gonna have to wait and see, or at least I am. But overall, it was, you know, it didn't really feel like this episode really did too much to progress the story, but it was still a fun watch. I still enjoyed it. And the whole thing about Static not being able to find love, it's both depressing but also very, very funny. So I actually really enjoyed it. All in all, guys, great episode. I'm excited to see kind of what the last 9 or so episodes has in store for us, and I may just binge watch them, you know, and get those out to you guys as soon as possible, because I want to see how season 3 kind of shapes out. So be on the lookout for some serious spam in the coming days as we wrap up season 3 and jump into the Lantern series and all that kind of stuff. But if you did enjoy this series in this episode and you want to see more, and you're seeing this on YouTube, a link to my Patreon will be listed down below. Would love to have you guys become a part of our community over there for the full, uncut, unabridged versions of these episodes. And if you're on YouTube and you enjoy the content, dropping a like is a great free way to help out the channel. Subscribe if you're new here, all that good YouTube stuff. And for my Patreon folks, thanks so much for the love and the support that you guys continue to show each and every upload. You guys really excite me and get me pumped up to drop a new episode for you guys and continue to share this experience with you. So thank you so much for the love, whether you're a free or paid member, whether you watch on YouTube or you watch on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. It really does mean the world. And that's all for me. Thank you so much. I'm excited to see what episode 18 has, and even more excited to share what I see and kind of the experience that we go on together in this episode with each and every one of you. So until then, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.